Hey guys, what's up here? It is Tanner here, and today I was just kind of expecting to have a day with my grandparents, and my mom came along too, so that was nice. And we were just gonna go over and see what the farmers markets had, and when I say farmers market, I mean like we go over to the Amish and get some baked goods, and that's usually it. But when we went over the mountain, I had realized that this weekend was Center Hall's community-wide yard sale. So we stopped there on the way back. I got a couple good things, and I made a very sweet deal. So let's take a look at what I got here. First game that I picked up today was a copy of Ghosts and Goblins on the NES. It's a game that I was really looking forward to getting for a long time, and in fact I just messaged Marcus 2 days ago to see if he had the game. He said no, and so it was just a coincidence that I picked it up this weekend. And so the next 4 games I got the same guy that I got this one from. The ones here that I got, I thought I was going to have to pay out the ass for, because the guy that I got these from, he's a notorious reseller. He has some variety, but not that much. Usually when I see him at flea markets and crafts shows and stuff like that, he'll just have PlayStation 2 games and Nintendo 64 games, and he doesn't really have a wide variety. I mean, the first time I saw him, he only had SNES games and stuff like that, and he still didn't even have a wide variety then, and usually he prices them up very high, but I only got Ghosts and Goblins for $6. I was really happy with that, and it's not really steep, but it's steep for an NES game, but I was willing to pay for it, because it's one of my childhood favorites. And so the next 4 I got at this guy when we were circling back. We made one big loop, and he was the first and the last sale that we went to today. And I got 4 more games from him. These were all marked as 5, but because he was closing up, it was just starting to rain, and since the games were sitting out in the rain and he didn't have time to put them away, and they were sitting out all day today in the hot baking sun, he said that since all 4 of them were $5, he'd just give me them all for 5, which was really, really generous and really, really suspicious of him, because, you know, he's a reseller and usually they won't do that, and that was very generous. But so the next 5 I got, or the next 4 I got for I can't even finish this. The next 4 I got for 5. So I got a copy of Milon's Secret Castle, Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. I got a copy of Road Blasters, and it came with the manual. And then I got a copy of the original Black Box Golf. There were a lot more games there. Like, he had a whole bunch of rare titles. He had all the Castlevania games. He had Mega Man 3. He had Sword Quest 4, and that was marked as $60. If someone's watching this and they know why it's so expensive, please tell me, because I was trying to think of how rare the series is, and I didn't recall the Sword Quest series until I remembered the Sword Quest series that was on the Atari, and I had no idea that series continued onto the NES. So either it's a very, very, very rare cart that I just completely missed on getting, or, you know, it's just some off-brand gem. I don't know. But there were some other games, like there was Beetlejuice and Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, the stuff like that. It wasn't crap. Some of it was, but he didn't have anything else. He just had NES games today. But again, like I said, he doesn't really have a wide variety most times, so. But, okay, and then on down the road from him, I picked up a sign that says, "Parking for Dolphins fans only, all others will be sacked." The Dolphins have always been my favorite football team. I've always taken a lot of crap for it too, but, you know, they were the only NFL team to have an undefeated season. So, Yeah, I don't want to hear that crap. But, you know, it's true. They do kind of suck now, but oh well, I'll stick by their side until the day I die, but oh well. And then on down the road from that, because, oh yeah, and I paid 50 cents for this. And on down the road from that, there was this lady who was selling some stuff. She had a couple things. It looked like she had some children that had grown up in the 80s and stuff like that. She had an Atari, and it had a couple games, and she was asking, 20, 30, the usual. I passed on it because, I had all the games and I have the Atari, so unless I find them for really cheap now, I kind of don't want them. But, and then I walked in and I was leaving, and then I turned around to look at something again, and then she had saw my shirt, and I was wearing this, and she said, "So you like NES, I hear, or I see?" And I said, "Yeah, I do. Why?" And she said, "Well, I have the Atari over there. My kids grew up, and they had an Atari and an NES, and and she said, I think I still have the NES, and I still have all the games for it." And she says, "I probably have over 100. And I said, "Oh, well, is it inside?" She says, "Yeah, it's either in the basement or the attic." And she said that she probably has over 100 games for it. And I said, "Over 100? Well, how much do you want for them?" She says, "Well, the system and the games, I'll probably be asking maybe about $40, $50 maybe." I said, well, could you take 30? And she said, that sounds about right. So we agreed on 30, and so in a couple days from now, I'm going to go back over, and I'm going to pick up the system and all the games, and hopefully there are a whole bunch of good gems in there, and I'm really looking forward to there being either a blue, or a gray, or a gold Nintendo World Championships cart in there. So yeah, I don't know, but it's just really cool. So I have to make a video when I get that. And so thanks for watching, guys. Remember to comment, rate, like, subscribe. And as always, have a very merry picking summer. So, yep. See you guys next time.